What is up, everybody? How is your folks doing out there? This is your boy Matthew Coupon 2004 here, and welcome back to another video that I made. So today is the happy 29th anniversary to the South Park. So that means I drew all these characters from the show that I did the most of their time. So I did all these characters to look like it's gonna look like it did in real life. So you guys can check it out. So now I did Eric Cartman, I did Broflovski, and I did Kenny McCormick with the Herd. So now let's talk about what Kyle Broflovski. So now he's all set. Well, now he's finally completed. He looks really awesome in a TV show. You know, as you can see, he wears a green hat. Well, I do like green, that obviously, though, but I still like his hat, though, and he wears orange jacket, green gloves, and over down there, a base, and also he has black shoes. As you can see, he kind of reminds look like a Squabble shoes, like he like walking into like during the tryouts or something like that. But actually, that's not how it is. But especially, I try to look as best as I can to try to make it look just like an Eric, like try to look just like a Kyle Broflovski, how the character works. So now, which is very awesome. So yes, as we know, that Kyle Broflovski, he is voiced by Matt Stone, which is guy who plays Kenny McCormick and Butterscotch. I don't have Butters with it because honestly, Butterscotch is not really the original character as $4. You know, season 4. You know, the guy with Kyle and Kenny and Stan and Eric Harmon. But I don't have Stan March what goes in my paper to try to draw it with them. So I don't have I gotta make some extra room to have 3 characters. So that would be a lot easier to diagonally. So now I did a really good job on this. So if you guys, if you're a big fan of Kyle Broflovski or myself, then hopefully you guys support him and give a thumbs up, and hopefully if you like him. So yeah, Kyle looks really cool. He is voiced by Matt Stone. Yep, looking really good. Alright, so now that I finally have Broflovski, and now let me show you all 4 characters of, I'm missing not 4 characters, but hold on, let me zoom in. Okay, so I guess, okay, so we got that. So we finished the Kyle Broflovski, so we did very nicely done. It takes some extra time to look just like in real life or saw on TV. So it's just I drew reviewing of how to draw South Park characters from the 29th anniversary. So, and now that's it for Kyle Broflovski. Looking fantastic job. I give it 10 out of 10 for sure. And now, next character I finally drew it, is Kenny McCormick. Oh man, Kenny McCormick is one of my favorite characters because he's like the funniest character ever because the thing is that we never understand what Kenny says because as we all can see, he's in the herd right there. And yeah, but you can only see his eyes though. The herd, he's like he doesn't even have his mouth. He's like covered his face, the whole entire herd when he wears it make him an uncomfortable way. So Kenny talks is like like that one. Wow. Yeah, the way Kenny talks is very funny. That's why I love him very much. But I did a good job making the drawing look exactly like Kenny McCormick and did like in TV Adult Swim. So even now, orange is one of my favorite colors. That's why I love Kenny McCormick. But yeah, as you all know, Kenny is voiced by also Matt Stone, just like his voice as Kyle Broflovski and Butterscotch. But like I said, though. I'm gonna try to get a profile very soon. That why my set will be completed. But yeah, he looks really cool. It looks just like Kenny from the cartoon shows in Adult Swim from in the version in South Park. So I think that's about it. He has a brown gloves, he has orange jacket, he has an orange shirt, he got brown pants, all that stuff. So, and last, totally not least, the one and only, my best bro Robert Simone's favorite character, it's Eric Cartman. So, the only thing I like about Eric Cartman is he is now play voice as Trey Parker. That's right, guys. You know, Eric Cartman is also one of my favorite characters that I grew up watching of all time. He's all fat and all that, and I really love his red jacket, and his favorite color is red. And so is mine and Robert. That's why I love Eric Cartman so much. And I mean, he wears a light blue hat right there, and with the yellow things, yellow top things on it, and the yellow mittens. And there's also has bases, so yeah, same thing with the others. So I didn't have Stan Marsh goes with it. Like I said, it's not enough room on 4 characters because the paper it's a little shred. So now we have 3 characters by far. Eric Cartman is one of my favorite characters from South Park, and I love Eric Cartman so much. Yeah, as you can see, I said this before. So he is voiced by as one and only Trey Parker, the South Park creator. So you know what I'm talking about. So I think these 3 guys look very easy. They got the figures, they got the graphics. They look really good. They look better than Block 13 with the hideous character. Look nothing like they look just like their characters, but they're not look like in themselves a version what they have the copy of the whip-off stuff, which I don't like. But nonetheless, guys, there he is. That's it. There's Eric Cartman, there's Kyle Broflovski, and there's Kenny McCormick with the hood. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that. I will also do a butterscotch too. I don't know if I could try to draw a butterscotch, but I will give it to a big shout out to my best bro, Robert the Cool Bro 2004. And if you haven't watched this video, he does an outstanding job where he making the figurine reviews of South Park with Cartman and Stan, Kenny McCormick, and he has Stan March, Kyle Broflovski, and a lot of figurines, the celebration of his anniversaries. So you could also Mr. Hanky. So you can check that video out. So make sure to comment down below if you agree that what's your favorite character or what's your favorite episode of South Park you like the most. So comment down below and let me know what you think of it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys for more drawing videos coming through later in the future. So take care, everybody. Matthew Cool Prime 2004 signing off. Peace.